Hey, beautiful Earth Angels. So, kind of updating what's been going on, mainly for my Patreons, of course, but everybody, as there's a major shift happening. I'm always shifting. It's so funny. I'm just like always shifting. But there's a major shift happening in my spiritual business, and of course, you guys are my supporters, so I have to keep you all up to date. I'm gonna add some beautiful wind chimes in the background. I found ocean waves. Thing with Etsy is like copyright stuff you can't like because usually I like to put when I'm working I have the ambience music that I absolutely love and that's for like I will post, but you're not allowed to Etsy. So I want to share with you the shifts and changes. So I my webpage is still like very like a disaster, and the truth is all month I have not even been able to focus on the webpage. And with that being said, my main focus, of course, is my Patreons. I have to do the full moon ritual that they got so they can see what they have to do. And whatchamacallit. Whatchamacallit. And I want to show you like the little things because I said that I was going to do kind of like, oh, this is what's going to be in my Etsy shop. So these adorable little stocking stuffers. Um, this is already for one of you beautiful clients, but I want to show you what that was a huge wave. I want to show you how cute they are. So they're different kinds. This one's a gift to her. I don't have any more of those, so I'm not even going to show you. So, and I have a few more of these. I think I only have a few of these. Like I might have like 4 or 5 of these because it's whatever they had. Now I want to open it up and show you how adorable they are. So in here you're gonna find the Make-A-Wish ritual, and I think this is great since we all love to do our kind of like New Year's resolutions. This energy created this very beautiful spiritual energy. You have everything you need to cast this lovely Make-A-Wish spell. Of course you have, and I just dropped it. That was the Divine Providence prayer. I'll pick it up now. You have the energized paper and the ritual that is all there. You have herbs to put in, like if you're doing like a little altar. You have a beautiful crystal. This is aventurine, which I absolutely love. It has a lot of positive energy, abundance, even protection. It's beautiful. My beautiful energized candle. I added in red for passion, but it has blue moon energy and saw wind energy. Then I have the protection bottle. A lot of you guys have been going through a lot of anxiety and you're needing a lot of protection. I have been needing a lot of protection, so I created this for that. And it has Make-A-Wish powder. It has also prosperity. So trying to keep it so you can see. Sometimes the camera doesn't focus. Let's see. So it has beautiful sea salt. Of course, herbs. Some of the herbs are also in this little guy. So, yeah. Then lastly, because you know I'm all about my oils, you have the beautiful Make-A-Wish oil. Now, this oil has lavenders, but I also use cloves, star anise, of course, my sacred oils that I created. During Samhain, I still have a blue moon oil because I take care of that oil because that blue moon only comes every 20 or so years. So yeah, so you will get that, sorry, along with the Divine Providence prayer, because this prayer is extremely powerful and I love to use it every single day, especially during my intentions and my spell work. So now this is a great gift. This is great for your, your witchy friends. If you're doing like a gift exchange and you want to like give a little something to everybody, this is something really, really cute, especially for starter witches. If you want to just give a little thank you, and of course you could use it yourself. So however you want to use it. If it's a gift, because I put them, I listed them as stocking stuffers because they like serve like a perfect size to put in like a little stocking. But if you want to send it to like a friend or whatever, you know, I have an option for that. I will put the listing below. And you could use my coupon code LOVE, LOVE 444, and I think it's like 20% off. They're really inexpensive anyways. I think they're like $15, you know, per box. So with the 20% off, it'll bring it a lot. It'll bring it down more. So yeah, I wanted to share with you guys because I said I'm going to do a video just to show you all my new products, and then we'll kind of launch it together. But so what occurred is that I got super sick, kind of like a freak situation, you know, that occurred to me. Maybe a wake up call or whatever. I won't share the details, but I was extremely sick. I do have, you know, certain health conditions, and I've been kind of like out of commode for a week. If you notice, I wasn't able to do the Venus energy, so now I owe my Patreons for that, which I will be doing a beautiful full moon energy this week just for my Patreons. So Patreons, I owe you. Of course, we're going to be doing the Venus this coming Friday, but since I owe them for what happened, you know, because I wasn't able to do the Venus for them, and they paid for this membership every single month, I will be offering the full moon, something really magical. So I'm going to be posting on Patreon about the full moon energy. So this full moon energy is a lot of changes. It's about releases. It's a solar eclipse, and it's in the sign of, is it Taurus, Daisy? Geez, I wrote it down and I kind of forgot. You think I would prepare for this stuff, but I kind of just wanted to like share all of this information with you guys because I want you to be aware of the changes that I will be making. So something really magical has happened. I'm no longer kind of like, I've been always dabbling with my Etsy shop and my spiritual business, and I always tell you guys, as I grow, you know, things are going to shift and change. And Spirit has already been telling me for a while that I need to stop doing those small spells that I do, like the contact ritual. You know, that takes a lot of energy, a lot of time for me. So my rituals are now going to be very high-end ritual. I even opened another Etsy shop just for that, because eventually this Etsy shop is just going to be like spiritual tools and the kits and the stuff, you know, so my Patreons could go there and get, like, if they need extra goodies. And with that, I want to share with you something extraordinary that you need to work upon during this full moon. Now, the full moon is on the 18th, which is this Thursday, but you want to start the night of the 17th. Now, I have some headwork spells that I do during the full moon. So my headwork spirituals, I usually do them full moon and new moon. And what happens with that is I create everything for it. It's not like I don't buy the candles, I make the candles, and the candles are created for the energy. So if you have like a stubborn, I work a lot with like individuals, especially couples energy. When you have someone that's like extremely stubborn because they don't want to like commit, or maybe like a reconciliation, because, you know, I always advise for you to get a reading, because for the, like, when you're doing a reconciliation, you want to make sure that there's something there, because if the person has moved on, you know, even if we do the reconciliation spell, which is a 7 to 10 day ritual, you could influence, but if they're not there, they're not there, you know what I'm saying? So I try to be extremely honest with that. Now, my readings are going to be shifting. I am going to be offering phone readings, but they're going to be a lot pricier. And the readings that I have are also going to shift and change. So if you want to take advantage, because I'm not doing these changes until, you know, maybe towards the end of December. So if you want to take advantage for, the 2021 closing and find out what's going on in 2022, I recommend that you do either the Sacred Cross, which kind of gives you 3 to 6 months, or do the Zodiac spread, which is the year. So those are available in my Etsy shop, and I will post, link them below. I should be writing all this down, right? So I could remember. You think I would have like a million little pads here to add all of this stuff. So the Zodiac, show the readings, and the stocking stuffers. So the Etsy shop is going to be extremely magical. So a lot of you guys, like, If you haven't been following me a while, I welcome you. I know like you could feel that I'm a little low. I'm kind of rebuilding because I've gone through a really hardcore situation personally and physically, spiritually, and mentally, health wise, and all of the above. So, with that being said, my vibrations still, I'm still kind of like working on my vibrations. So, I know I owe some of you some rituals and stuff. Just bear with me. I'm catching up and I'm doing that. So, I just got these beautiful Archangel Michael candles. I said I was going to post them and I haven't posted them. Um, I have used them for some of your spiritual work. I do have Archangel Michael's candles in my shop, so if you do get them, you're going to be getting these. Unless you tell me that you want the other ones. The other ones, I do the printout myself. I don't have it here, so I can't show you. But I like this candle because it has the Archangel Michael prayer right on it. I will energize it. Now, my personal candles that I use for me, I don't energize. Can't even talk. Because I will, you see how the Make-A-Wish has their own little herbs? So I do that. So I will do the ritual, I will add my own herbs, and I will light the candle. Now, something that I learned from other beautiful casters is that you want to set your intention on the candle. With that being said, so what I do is I will use the energy of the marker or whatever that I want to, work upon. So right here I have gold, but you could use any colors, be creative. Gold represents always prosperity, so is silver and orange, but then orange also represents like friendship and protection. Yellow is also for protection and healing, but then again, so is blue and purple. So kind of like, sort out the different energies or colors that you want, and you could Google it. Like, you don't have to overthink it. I think that people like overthink everything. Sometimes I don't have any markers, I only have black, and I will use it. The point is to get your intentions set. Now, this full moon energy is really powerful. This is the main reason why I'm here. It's not just so much to share with you, my stuff, but I want you all to get whatever candles you have, because you want to use this full moon energy to close the doors of 2021. 2020 keeps coming up. So I feel like close the doors of 2022. If you think about it, a lot of the residue of 2020 is still kind of lingering or still kind of going through it. So, you want to do it in a very positive manner. A lot of you tend to complain a lot when you're doing like your releasings and whatnot. And I understand, believe you me, there's a couple people I want to burn. But anyway, this person's being evil, get rid of them. But you want to be in a very positive manner, like saying, so and so caused a lot of negative energy towards me. I learned X from this, I learned this from this experience. I'm ready to let them go. I would like to release them. I would like for whatever negativity they send my way to send it into the black hole until to be transmuted into positive energy or until Judgment Day. Now, when you work with Archangel Michael, I always hand the energy over to Archangel Michael because I know that he is going to take care of it way better than I could ever think of. So humans tend to want to always control everything. I get that all the time. That takes me to the next thing. My spell works are divine energy. I don't believe in white or black magic. I believe this is that if you are good at heart, it's white magic, and if you are not, then it's black magic. With that being said, I do use dark magic. Now that doesn't mean that it's black magic. When you say dark magic, it's because you're using certain things like the freezing. It is not peaches and cream. This is dark magic, because you are literally freezing the energies of others so they don't cause chaos onto you. Now, I don't feel like it's a karmic disbalance because I am not doing anything against them. They're the ones that sent all that negativity towards me. So what I'm simply doing is seizing that from, sabotaging my energy or my surroundings and especially my family. And then what I do is I always send them blessings and healing and just kind of send them away. With that even said, I do cords and everything because I do have clients and stuff that will attach cords to me. So I make sure that I kind of cut all those cords, send them love and healing and prayers so they could find their way. And sometimes that'll happen to you. It's not that the people are trying to like be mean or do awful things to you. It's just that they feel like they need you, so they will attach cords to you. Archangel Michael is really good for cutting cords energy. So the full moon is great for that. So I also have this one. I don't have a lot of it. Um, as a matter of fact, the shop that I get this from doesn't have these anymore. So I'm going to be creating my own version of this candle. And it has like a strong smell, and the main thing is the garlic. So this is not going to smell like peaches and cream, but the unblocking is amazing. I think I sent this only to one of my besties because she's always like buying a lot of candles. She does a lot of candle magic like I do. So if you want one, please message me because I have very few of them. Of course, I have my own stash and then what I offer. Uh, but with that being said, I have a video that I use that exact candle that you could use the same energy that I represent in the video to cleanse and clear, because this full moon energy is extremely powerful. You want to be able to do that. Now, I'm going to be doing a full moon ritual. I'm going to be offering it. I'm going to post it here because what I got to do is change it in my Etsy shop. And I will also put it in my, I might put it in my webpage. I might just put it on my Patreon, because usually the people that go to my webpage are Patreons. If you want to get that full moon ritual, again, you could use the coupon code LOVE444 to get a percentage off. Now, these rituals I will put on YouTube, but I don't share specifics. I usually give you a number or an energy so you know that that's your burn, because sometimes no, more often than not, when I'm doing rituals, I get energies. I connect with spirit and they'll show me things. I'll see things in the candles and the waxes. There's just many different ways for me to kind of like connect with spirit and realize what is going on, and I will pass it on over to you. So the full moon is going to be extremely busy time. So make sure that if you want to get this ritual, you get it by tomorrow. So sorry, it's just I've been out of commotions, so I haven't been able to do that. The reason why I'm saying that is because I make the candles, and the candles take hours to, put the energy into, because I put your intention into that specific candle that I'm casting upon. Not only that, then I scribe on the candle, and then I write a petition on your behalf of what you're trying to do. Now, this is for releasing, letting go, but to open the doors. So with this ritual, I'm going to be creating an open the doors oil that I will send to you if you live in the US. If you don't live in the US, then I will send you the open the doors prayer and seal, so you could use that instead, because you want to use something physical to kind of keep as you go in through the energy. So like I said, and I only do a couple of those. I think I offer maybe 5 or 6. I have to see what I have. So if you want to be part of the full moon ritual, email me, message me, get it to me as quickly as possible. My email is silvermist1305@yahoo. I usually have it linked below. And Patreons, don't worry, because I will be writing about this on our Patreon page. It'll probably go on the Patreon page before I even do this video. And then I will upload the video on Thursday. Even though I will be working the ritual probably on Wednesday, I will be uploading on Thursday. Now, another thing is, on Thursday, I will be doing the prosperity rituals. I have 2, maybe 3 that I sold. And I will be using that beautiful energy, because the thing with prosperity is you want to unblock and clear. The reason why some of us do not prosper is because we might have like envy, jealousy, evil spells. Like, you don't know what the situation may be. And the prosperity ritual I will be doing on the full moon. I also have my beautiful Patreons that do prosperity rituals that I will be adding just the candle magic portion, just like we do the Venus Fridays. I'm going to be doing that. Comes to my next. I'm sorry, guys. I know it's taking forever, but I want to share all this with you guys. If you want to take notes, I don't want you to be like, oh my God, you changed all this and you didn't tell us. I don't want to be that person that just changes things and doesn't say. By January, I will not be offering uh, like the Venus rituals, prosperity rituals. I will not be offering that on my Etsy shop. If you want like communication and contact and all of that, you are going to have to be a part of my Patreon. Janice was asking me, she's messaged me yesterday, and I haven't been able to because I want to focus on Patreon soon and write everything that I have to do. She says, what is my membership entitled? So when you're getting the Venus energy, every week I will get candles just like this, and I usually have them energized for weeks in advance because I use different energies for this. The reason why, like, you know, I have Patreons that have been with me since the beginning, like my beautiful Oliver and beautiful Diane, and then right after that I had what's my goddess goddess Luna. And you know, and then of course I have others that are just kind of like that support through the 222 or the 555. Rosalie's one that's been supporting me since 2011 maybe. Like she's always like, she just is amazing. So I will add her because I am filled with gratitude. So it's not about what you're giving me sometimes, and even then I'll have spirit sometimes say like, you I have some people that are part of the prosperity, and spirit will be like, hey, you know, this person, they're having a situation with their love life, and then I'll message you, you know, I'll be like, hey, you know, spirit kind of, you kind of came up and spirit kind of said this occurred, you know, like right now I have someone that used to be my on-call client, and she's kind of like doing her thing, she's super busy, and spirit is like, hey, you need to contact her because she's going through this. So you know, then I'll, you know, so that's what I'm going to do this week, kind of, you know, get back to all that. And then I'll be like, Spirit, you should just tell me, add them to the Venus energy, add them, because I do healing. My work has a lot of healing energy. So, and that's what the love things is mainly. The reason why you're trying to get love work is because there's situations in your love lives that either haven't manifested, or you're having issues with your, you know, beautiful beloved, and you know, you want to heal them. So that's what it entitles. Not only do you get this beautiful Venus energy, but I also I add printables to manifest whatever you desire. I do the video, every single, just being part of the Patreon, you could go way back when, and I have printables, I have videos with different rituals, the freezing spell. You don't have to buy it because it's on Patreon. And not only is the printable on there, I also created a video showing you how to do the freezing spell. So any printables usually that I have on my Etsy will be on my Patreon. I don't really have them in order. As I list them on Etsy, I will list them on Patreon. So you have to kind of like go back, you know, from the beginning and see all the different things that I have there. Now, so very important, if you guys love the communication and the Venus, because I will not be doing those little candle works anymore. I will not be doing like the mandrake spells or the dolls. Definitely will not be doing the dolls. The dolls take a lot of energy from me, and people don't have patience. It takes me sometimes a month to do one doll. The reason for it is you gotta think about, I'm adding your beloved's energy into this doll, and I do it by hand, so I have to consecrate the doll, add the energy, add the intentions, you know, pray upon it. So I have to put it in the sun and the moon energy to make sure that the doll has a lot of energy. That's why a lot of you, and not all of you, because I've had people that bought the doll and their beloveds just ain't gonna have it, and that's why I tell you to get a spell. Because if you're doing, you know, rituals over someone that just does not want to be part of the past, I don't, you know, unless you go to somebody that does some really ugly stuff. It doesn't, because my magic is influence. I do not take away people's free will. It's karmic imbalance. I will not do that. So, you know, but they're very powerful because you're holding someone's energy. And, you know, I have beautiful of you guys that take the doll and you'll ask, you know, the doll for this or that or the other, and then your person will call you, or whatever you ask the doll, like they will submit to, and it freaks you out. And it's because it really does work, but you have to have patience. You know, I had one person, I remember, she left me a negative review because she's like, this doesn't work. And then 3 months later she messages me and it's like, oh my god, you won't believe it, I know it took like forever, but he came back and he's so loving and And then 2 months after that, she messages me and she tells me that she wants a refund because whatever I did didn't work. So I had to copy and paste because I guess people forget that we have like records of everything. I had to copy and paste what she wrote and send it to her. And I told her please not to contact me anymore. So I blocked her and I, told Etsy about her. Um, so it's too much of me, of my energy to go into certain things, and I'm not personally receiving, you know, what I put in. So that's definitely gonna go away. So if you want it all, I would take advantage because coming January, these are things that I'm going to be kind of letting go. I'm going to be doing more on-call altars. Why? Because when I do an alcohol altar for you, it's more energy. So the things that you desire, I put more intention to. I'm always giving intention to it every day, every other day, every week I'm changing it. So you get one full month of me and spirit constantly going. There's always a candle on your on-call altar, certain energies, certain herbs. I did your petition. If you're working with certain goddesses or spirits, their energies they're trying to work. I've done a few for justice, for love. Love, I guess, is usually the most popular, but then I did one for a promotion for a very specific job that they wanted, and they asked for six-figure income, and they almost got that six-figure. Like they got like a little less, but she was super, super grateful and happy for that. So I love this because I know that these altars work. That's why, that's why I need to, in order to give these altars more energy and more dedication, I need to get rid of all those little spells that just take a time consumption. And yeah. Uh, so I was talking to Gabriella and we were talking about this vanquish oil. So I get a lot of people that come to me because they don't know and they're like, oh, I want to, because my beloved left me for someone else and blah, blah. So long story short, I don't do vanquish. I don't do anything negative. I don't care what the situation is. I won't do a breakup. It's not my place. It's not my thing. It's not my magic. But I do have these separation breakup oils. So I was doing something. I was sending somebody some of this because I do have a vanquish spell. And as I'm doing it, Spirit tells me how to do the vanquish spell, also to kind of like send back whatever people are sending towards you. And they said this oil is really, really good for that. So not just for breaking up, it's good for sending negative energy back to the person. So I wanted to share that with you. And I think Gabriella told me something about it too. I forgot exactly what it is. I think that's all of the things that I want to share. My main thing is that I don't, because today's the 15th of November. So you have whatever's in November, you have December, because I get it, everybody has budgets, so I totally understand that. Goddess Luna did tell me though that Etsy offers payment plans. So if you guys want to get your on-call altar, let's say for January, which is a great time to start your New Year's resolutions or manifesting, you guys could do a payment plan. If you can't do it through Etsy, definitely do it through me. I will split it up for you, but it has to be paid in full by the time that we start. So if you want to do a payment plan, let's say for now, for January's altar, you just let me know what time, tell me how you want to do it, and we'll split the payments. And as long as you pay it by the time that we start the altar, it's all great. So, because I don't want you to think that I don't want to help you no more, or do things for you. I'm definitely there to be able to do that. It's just that I'm totally shifting. And then, happy to say that one of my books is being sought after. So once that goes, I definitely will not have time to do, kind of like sit every single day with specific spells and whatnot. And especially that Friday, I'll have like a bunch of those little tiny spells to do. And then it's not fair because it's a lot of time and energy for these, you know, 20, 30, $40 spells. I can't no longer do this anymore. And yeah, I think that's all. The next, if you guys want more exclusivity, right now I'm going to go to Patreon and share with them what's happening. I'm going to share with them the rituals that went into the moon boxes and how to do them. And not only that, even if they don't get a moon box, Patreons are able to see these exclusive videos so they could do their own rituals. Because I try to kind of like make it so not only my beautiful Moonbox supporters get it, but also so the ones that don't, they can't afford it and have only the $2 one, they are able to maybe gather some votives and candles and kind of like, you know, I'm the first one that used to go to Dollar Tree to get my spiritual goodies. Like, you know, there's TikToks that talk about, which I don't recommend TikTok, but anyways, there's YouTube videos too that talk about how to go, you know, how to do your witchy altars with Dollar Tree. So definitely are great ways for you to work your magic, you know. Diane told me the other day, like, she's like, I'm so grateful because you are teaching me, you have taught me, ooh, sorry about that. You have taught me how to, you know, cast my own spells and do my own magic, and we could all do it, you know. So it's really nice to be able to, you know, kind of like co-magic. So thank you guys all for, you know, for being here, for being true. I will try to link all of the listings that I talked about below. Definitely if you want a stocking stuffer, I think I'm down to 15. I think I started with like 25 and I'm down to 15 and I just posted it yesterday. So yeah, definitely if you want the stocking stuffer, do that. If you want a bunch of them and you want me to work a deal with you, message me. Don't forget coupon code LOVE444. You could use it on 1, you could use it on 5. But if you need me to kind of do something, because it doesn't necessarily have to be those, I could also, because like I said, I don't have a lot of them. So if you have like a lot of people that you would like to do something for them, message me. I will be able to do something because I feel like this New Year's is about us working our journey. And that Make-A-Wish ritual is really beautiful. It's so simple to do. There's nothing crazy. It's literally you connecting with spirit and setting your intention through candle magic. So yeah, that's it for now. And I will talk to you soon. Thank you for your love and support. Oh, and by the way, I almost forgot. So apparently on my Instagram, and I think it's super funny because they have been messaging you beautiful souls. So those of you that follow me on Instagram, I have an imposter. And they kind of like took my name. They kind of like took my name. I don't know how they did. The pictures I get, because like you could take pictures, you could steal pictures, but it wasn't just the pictures. They took my videos. And then they started messaging all of you beautiful earthly stars and offering you services. Some of you, like I have 2 of you guys that actually thought it was me until you noticed that the English wasn't very good. Like they were saying certain things because somebody screenshotted some of the stuff that they were saying. But even then you were thinking it was me, and I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe it. I'm so sorry on their behalf for being just flimsy people who have, you know. And the funny, you want to laugh, you want to think is because I was talking to Heather. So she's another bestie who also does her spiritual work and stuff. And they messaged. She's the one that told me. It was my other client through Facebook Messenger that then messaged me. And she showed me what they wrote to her. But Heather tells me, oh my God, Daisy, you have an imposter. And then she screenshots, you know. Of course, they had blocked me, so I don't see the page. So I had to go into another account. And then of course, you know, told Etsy, Instagram and whatever, which they've done nothing because somebody else posted on my Facebook today that they messaged them. So Instagram does not give a crap. So if you have these scammers, I don't message anyone. Usually you guys message me and I'll message you back. I don't chase people for readings or spells or whatever. You know, once you come to me, then I message you back. I don't know how I'm gonna have to do, because they have literally, their picture is my picture. So it's just ridiculous. And the only thing is like my name, like I'm Daisy F1305. They put Daisy SF1305. So they added a letter because I couldn't. And then my daughter says that instead of putting Psychic Daisy, they put like Psychic Dairy. So they definitely, whoever this person is, their English is not very good. So who knows where they're from. And they're just kind of, because they try to charge through PayPal and Zelle, which I don't know how they're going to do through PayPal, because I know PayPal has a seller protection, but I think Zelle is like you could do whatever. So just be careful. It's not just me, you know. I just thought it was crazy because I have no followers on Instagram. I think my followers on Instagram, I'm very organic. It's like whoever finds me finds me. I don't post about my Instagram. I don't share it. The only thing I do is like I'll do hashtags, and my people just kind of come to my page, and then of course I have my besties that come to my Instagram. I'll link my Instagram below, my real Instagram, and not the imposter. So if you guys have anyone from anywhere, you know, sending you and offering you stuff, don't fall into it. Chime did that. They were doing a giveaway, and then all of a sudden all these scammers started saying that you won. Link your Chime account and password. And I'm just like, I couldn't believe that they were doing that. And the sad thing to say is a lot of people fall for it because, you know, people are desperate and excited. You know, if somebody tells you you won $5,000, you're like, at the moment, you're not thinking, you're like, hey, yeah, here's my information. Send me the $5,000. So, you know, I tend to kind of like feel the energy, and I know when something, you know, so be careful. Just be careful, especially it's always during the holiday seasons that all of these scammers come out, you know. So yeah, thank you for following me and for supporting my work. I'm truly grateful for you guys, and you know, thank you for your patience. You know, when I have like gone through all of this chaos, um, you know, I'm much better. Kind of always gotta take care of yourself, and I feel like this is the reason. I always say, like, you know, something, you know, I always tell you guys when I do like your readings and stuff, you're going to be pushed. So you need to make the changes that you're kind of being intuitively guided to do, because when you don't do them, you know, you're gonna be, the rugs are gonna be ripped from under you, and you're gonna fall on your face or fall on your ass. So it's just kind of like when Spirit says, hey, don't do this and slow down. Like, how many months I've been telling you guys, I'm gonna slow down, and I haven't. So I guess this was the universe's way of saying you need to slow down. So yeah, thank you all once again. You guys are amazing. I'm truly grateful, and I will be on Patreon. Have a blessed day.